Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to ALPOUGH. Today is Tuesday, fabulous Tuesday. We're on the second day of the week, or some might say the third day since Sunday starts. I hope you're having a great day. And welcome in those who are coming in now and those who will be watching the show later. We have a lot of people who are working right now and don't get to come in, but we'll be up here, and we're really excited for today. And we always start, how do we start thinking? And what do we question? And the only answer is, I'm an adult of my spirit. I'm an adult of my mind. I'm an adult of my thought. I'm an adult of my body. I'm an adult of my emotions. I'm an adult of my actions. I'm an adult of my love. And let's give it out to you today. Let's start. Today is breaking news, everybody. In case you don't know it, we are living in a world where the hypocrite is the counterfeit. Number 191 today. So today we're going to be talking about the hypocrite alert. This is a new pandemic. The hypocrites. The hypocrite alert. It's all over the world. And where do we find it? Where are we finding it? Well, we're finding it in politics. We're finding it in religion. We're seeing it in the media. And we're literally seeing it within our own community. So hypocrites, you got to watch out for them. Because they're all over the place now. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse. People are saying one thing and they're doing another thing. So I want to break down to what the tendencies of a hypocrite. And so you can, if you want to know what one is, you got to be able to see him. Because a lot of them are wolves dressed in sheep clothing. And this is an equal opportunity. Because they come all sizes, all sexes, all races, all faces. So the first thing is, these are not in any particular order except for the last one. Gossiping. Gossiping is one of the worst things that's ever happened. You read it in all books about gossiping. And these are things that people say that are hypocrites about. Number two, and you see it, telling private information about others. So that's what gossiping really is. It's telling private information. You give your private information to somebody. Next thing you know, Johnny Wanny knows what the heck happened too. All right. Number three, actions and words don't add up. The way they talk and the way their actions are completely different. And so, action speaks louder than words. Action speaks louder words. Because the action is the loudest of the words. So it isn't about words when it comes to the action. Okay? So you see them doing one thing, you see them saying one thing, and then they do another thing. That's completely different. Number four, they hold you to a higher standard when you make a mistake. So this process of when someone is a hypocrite, they will let you know everything that you do wrong. Right? They'll tell you your mistakes. But they can't handle when you tell them theirs. So now, when you make a mistake and they get to preach to you how wrong you are and how you should have done it this way and should have done it that way. And what's the result for them? What's number 5? They feel superior. Right? See, this makes them feel superior. So when they walk away, they're like, yeah, I told them I am superior. They better have listened to me. Right? And that's right. Thanks, Tracy. Action is the final word. Leave your comments in if you want to. Appreciate it. Give me a like. So, now that they feel superior, right? We go to number 6. They don't live in reality. So they're not living in reality. They're living in this superiority. Right? Right? Okay? And at the end of the day, they can't explain their own truth. They don't know their own truth. And the reason why is because of number 8. Is the reason why they lie. And they can't tell whether or not they're... This is why lying, man, is hard. Because you got to keep up with the lies. You see? So you can't remember, did I tell that person I lied? I think it was them. Because you tell everybody. You lie. That's what hypocrite does. Number 9. They're great in public. Oh, this person's such a great spiritual being. Oh, this person, you can just tell. You can just tell they're just like this great person. And they put on this persona of greatness. Right? And so they want for you to look, let's just say the best phrase is up to them. Right? Now, I always look at people. I don't look down at people. I don't look up at people. I look right at them. And that's the place where we should be because it keeps us in the other ways that we're supposed to be. Self-honesty. Humble. You know, I'm as humble as I am confident. And that's really how it should be. And you see a lot of the people, the greatest people out there, most of them, not all of them, but most of the people that are great, they have a humbleness to them. And that's when I really can kind of tell. Number 10, blame others for mistakes. And they go into self-pity. It's never their fault. Never. It's never their fault. They always find an excuse to blame other people for their mistakes. And then in this process of seeing their own personal mistakes, instead of confronting their mistake, they go into what I call self-pity. And the self-pity is, oh, feel sorry for me. I don't want to take the actions. I'm hurt by the other ones who forced me and made me make this mistake. So the first thing they want to do is, instead of taking self-responsibility or being an adult for their what? Actions. which speak what? Louder words. But instead, they go into blame, self-pity. And if you've been around some people long enough, you'll see this tendency. And so this is when you have to make your decision on how much you can handle or how much it is going to affect you. And self-pity, we're going to talk about that on another show, but self-pity is literally a mental condition. And so the person may need help for this. And, it also, self-pity could be a sign of depression. Okay? And blaming others. This still could be a sign of depression. So let's go to the next one. Number 11. They wear different personality suits. One of the biggest reasons why I left church was because of hypocrisy. Heck, I was a hypocrite. Like, here they are one, here I am one. I'm not living in my truth. I'm out of here. I don't feel that I'm the way now because I grew from it. I learned from it. I don't consider myself one now at all. And anybody who knows me knows I'm not. So you put on the suit like when you go to church and you're singing and you're reading your book. And then the moment you walk out of there, you go back to listening to the music, rap, hardcore rap, or whatever it is. You're like two different people. And you see this also, I'm not just picking on the church, okay? It's in politics. Definitely. It's in the media. It's not just about religion, although they all go hand in hand. Politics, religion, media, and then it breaks out to where? The community. So they wear different suits to fit whatever it is so they can what? Look great in public. Number 12. Gaining approval through false words. Telling stories 20 years ago, how great they were, or making something up and saying something to gain approval for something that they want. And so it's done within these false words. Now, I'm being very polite when I say false words. I really want to say through their BS. But this is a G-rated show, and I don't like the curse. So you have to watch out for that. And that takes a little time to figure it out. But when you do, you're going to figure this one out. Is fake compassion. Oh, I feel you. I really do. I feel you. I understand. Oh, a little pat on the back. And then they may be asking you for something later. Okay, because why? They only help when it benefits them. You ever notice those people? The ones who go give someone $1 and then put it on Facebook. Hey, look what I did. I gave this guy lunch. I donated to the Cancer Society. That's what I did today. Look at me. And humbleness is not about it. Understanding what compassion is. Compassion is understanding the other side so that you can understand yourself better. We're in this place right now where we are being politicalized through the media. That we're supposed to think one way and do another thing. You see the ones who are, they say one thing and they're doing another. They're telling us the rules and they're not following theirs. The rules that they're setting up for us. This is why I'm saying to you, if you want to see the hypocrisy of the red pills and the blue pills, you have to understand both sides. And if you are not doing this, then you're just following along in the program through these hypocrites that are saying one thing, doing another, saying to you, do as I say, and not as I do. The last one, and this is what I consider the most important one. Preach morality, but gives excuses when it involves them. So they have this high expectation of how you're supposed to follow the rules. But when it comes time for them, and they don't, then they will give you an excuse. And the reason is so that they can feel superior. And they want to be able to blame others. So this is where the fake compassion comes from. And it's sometimes hard to read that in people. So this new morality that's coming up here right now, and you see it in the political situation, and you see it in your daily life. And so it's extremely important that you understand what hypocrisy is and what it really means, and that we are in a place right now where it is on a daily basis of major events that are going on in this world. And it's all right now seems to be surrounded by the pandemic. So people have to make choices here, or as I say, decisions on how they're going to handle this. If they're going to preach the morality of what they think other people should do, but if they don't live by them, then it comes down to that one thing about they can see the speck in your eye, but they can't see the log jam in theirs. And so that is the show today on finding out the hypocrite counterfeit. With that, let's see if we have some comments. Okay, so Tracy starting off with action is the final word. And Amanda's here. Welcome, Amanda. They can't keep up with the lies. Right. Amanda, most people don't have personal integrity. They end up losing their own self-respect and lashing out at others instead of facing the reality of their own actions, which all of us have to always do. See, the reality is all of us, our actions speak louder words. And so either you're going to live by your actions, or you're going to live by your lies. And so when you find out people who are liars and aren't of high morality, it comes out, and it'll come out in a big way. Most people live their lives to look cool to other people. Sadly, they don't realize that most people are too busy thinking about themselves to really care if you are cool or not. Better to live your life for spiritual approval rather than for the opinions of other people. And this is really what it comes down to as really my final thought here is, are we living as an adult of our spirit? Which I think most of us don't understand that concept. And this is why I'm here to explain the Holy Spirit. That we are spirit. And it is not limited to a book or something that happened 2,000 years ago. The Spirit is now. Right now. These words are now. This is the new now. Mother Sophia is in real time. And that's why I'm here. Because she's teaching me in real time, and I'm passing it on to you. And I'm not taking credit for it. Okay, because there's the things I've had to learn myself in order to become a better person. Live in love in yourself and spirit, and you'll be living in the moment. Being an adult of your spirit is putting you in the moment. Being an adult of your mind puts you in the moment. Being an adult of your thoughts puts you in the moment. And it takes you away from the past and doesn't lock you into the future in this in-between thing that you're going from one way to another. You're in the future, you're in the past. You're in the future, you're in the past. People that are hypocritical, they're living in the past because of the lies that in the future they have to remember. And that's how they get found out. So, I know that was kind of a tough subject here, but it is a reality that we are all living in now. This world of hypocrisy. And being an adult of your spirit will keep you in the place of reality. Congratulations that you made it through. This is a tough one here. But again, what does ALPOUGH do? I take the tough subjects. Because this is Mother's words. And she knows how tough it is out there. And that's what she's telling you. And who am I? ALPOUGH. That's me. Have a great day. I love you. Mother loves you. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace out.